I was diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis when I was 9 years old. I was really scared and really unsure of what this whole experience was going to be.
When we first heard the words, we didn't really know what to think or how to feel because we didn't know that kids got arthritis. We had no clue.
So there was a lot of question marks there. So we had a lot of learning to go through to understand what it was and how it was going to affect everything.
Rheumatoid arthritis is an inflammatory disease. It's very different than just having arthritis. It affects her mind, her concentration, her heart, her liver, her eyes, and every joint in her body.
Yeah, I was really scared, more for my future.
There were different medications, there were different exercises, doctor's appointments, surgeries, trips to Children's Hospital, time out for school. It changed our life a lot.
A lot of kids just didn't believe me, and it was very frustrating because I know I looked fine and no one thought I was sick, and that's why they thought I was faking, but I felt the pain every day.
There's no need to repeat things that were said or done because they're in the past. But kids are mean, especially when they don't know.
If people understood more about arthritis, everything would be a lot easier, especially juvenile arthritis, because probably 90% of the time people say, well, I thought that was just for old people, you know?
It kind of goes unknown, I think, for a lot of people. So helping kids especially to learn that, they don't have to do this on their own, that there's others around them that are going through the same thing.
We've recently, in the last year and a half or so, learned about Catfish Camp, which is put on by the Arthritis Foundation. And it would have been wonderful to know about that camp when Brittany was a kid.
It would have been nice to have someone that understands your situation, everything you're going through, and
to be with other kids sharing those same struggles and challenges would have been such a blessing.
Anything you can do, I can do, Brittany can do to, make the next kid or kids feel a little better about themselves, know where they're going, give them some bright sides to look at, I think is a good thing.
My hopes for Brittany's future especially is that through all the research, the Arthritis Foundation will actually someday find a cure and she can be free of this.
And just seeing how she's succeeding on a bunch of different levels in school and athletics, those are the things that light us up.
I try to be as active as I can be every day. I know that, eventually I won't be able to do a lot of the things that I can now, and I try to take advantage of the time I have.
My goal was to, try to project confidence and keep her head up and teach her that, things could always be worse. And, there's a lot that you could do. Don't let it get you down. She kind of took that advice, I guess, and ran with it. And that's inspiring.
I mean, just by looking at me, no one would know I have arthritis, and that's the way I want it to be. I don't want to let it slow me down.